Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg. Oh, we're actually... Oh, the war ended yesterday. Wow. The war must have ended, like... 8 hours ago. Something like that. It must have been very recent. Alright, then I guess, I don't think logistics matters too much. So, whatever. So I thought... I mean, obviously, I'm still addicted to RimWorld. I had to really force myself to stop playing just so I could do Hanging with Mangg. And, but I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a break, so that we can play some Foxhole. There doesn't seem to be any ammunition here. Very new to Foxhole. Like, stupidly new to Foxhole. But, it's very interesting. I might make a video on it at some point. We'll see. Foxhole is a game, basically, it's two sides in an ongoing war. There's actually been... There's actually been a number of wars. I guess the 81st war just ended. So the 82nd war is going to start in 20 hours. And, there's several interesting things about this game that differ a little bit. One is that it's entirely player driven. So everything used, well, practically everything used throughout the whole military campaign is created by players. So every bullet, every gun, every bandage, every tank, every artillery, all created by some human being. And all that shit has to be, you know, created in a factory and then transported to the front line. Shit. I mean, fortunately, the war is not actually going on, so I can be as newbie as I want. No, I had to actually, I had to force myself to stop playing RimWorld just so I could show you some other game. Yeah, so everything's controlled and created by players, and it's a very persistent, ongoing thing. You don't log into a match or anything like that. You log into the war. And the average war takes like 20 days to complete. I think the longest has gone on for like over a month. It just sort of depends on how much one side dominates the other. If there's like a big pushbacks. There are nukes in the game, so nukes can go off, which require a lot of effort and coordination and blah blah blah, but they're very devastating. And like supplies, so like to respawn, you know, if you want to respawn at the nearest base closest to the front line, they have to be supplied with these items here, soldier supplies. This is the only way that you can actually respawn at a base. So if this ever runs out, because, you know, logistics doesn't supply them from the back line and they don't get them up to the base, or they're trying to get them to the base, but then the transport convoy gets ambushed by the enemies or something like that. If you run out, then you can't respawn and the base is probably going to be overwhelmed. No one's really making anything now because this is not an actual war. The view is extremely limiting on purpose. You know, this sort of isometric view. That really does a lot for, like, upping the tension. Because you just can't see. You just hear, like, bullets coming from somewhere ahead of you. And, you know, the other day it was at night. I was playing at night, so there weren't many people on. There was just a handful of us trying to, like, push forward against this garrison. And I just heard gunshots coming from somewhere ahead of me, and I saw, like, a muzzle flash, and so I just started shooting, and I ended up killing a teammate. Because I just could not tell. But yeah, so that, I mean, that's the whole thing, is that it's just this very persistent, ongoing effort on both sides. And so all of your actions and your triumphs and your defeats have real repercussions throughout the whole scale of the war. This is an actual gun. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. Is like last night I was playing with some friends, and the garrison. We were on the very front line. I mean, it was a losing battle, and we were trying to push forward, and basically there just was not enough guns. We were not getting supplied with enough guns, so I felt very much like some poor Russian soldier having to. Oh, he took the wrong type of amp. Fuck. Felt like it's a very poor Russian soldier. I had to rush onto the battlefield to try and pick up somebody else's gun that they had dropped. It's just a super interesting experience. And I haven't been playing much of it because obviously, you know, RimWorld and all that, but the little that I have played, especially with some friends, has been really cool. Like, artillery actually requires like 3 people to like properly aim it, and one person is spotting with binoculars to sort of look ahead, and there's like, you could have to like calculate the numbers to properly fire the artillery, but of course they have an online calculator you can just use. Tanks actually require 4 people, because one person is just the driver, there's 2 guns, and then there's a spotter on top with binoculars. What else? Like, radios are really important, because radios let you have constant updates to the map. So ordinarily, if I was streaming, I wouldn't want to show you this map during a war, because it would show you like where all our bases are and stuff. So someone on the other team could be watching. Not that anyone is really, you know, gonna look for Mangg's LPs for some intel, but, you know, if I was a bigger streamer, that's why they have the secretive map that doesn't show quite as much. Yeah, so radios give you constant map updates, whereas ordinarily it's, you know, map intelligence has not been updated. I don't know exactly how you normally do it. You have to go to a base or something, but that's why they always recommend, if you're running logistics and you're trying to bring, if you're trying to transport supplies and stuff, you should always have a radio so you can see if anything has been suddenly lost or whatever, you know, if you need updates immediately while you're on the road. Cat's going nuts. Oh, the Wardens won because they did a bunch of nukes last night. Guess that'll do it. Yeah, so I guess the actual victory thing is that there's these key victory bases. I don't know if they're even going to show on this... in this mode, but there's certain bases that are, like, predetermined at the start. Yeah, here's one right here. It's a win condition. So, if one side captures enough of those, then, they win the war. Oh, yeah. Super cool. I mean, I might make a video at some point. If I keep playing, I understand more, then sure, we'll do something. Right now, most of my time is just spent, like, getting a handful of kills here and there, and trying to be cool, and generally not being cool. Is this anything like Syndicate? No, I don't... I've never played Syndicate, but I don't think so. I don't know if there's much like Foxhole. It's been out for like 4 years in early access, but it's really been picking up some steam recently. Anyways. Right. So, this week on this channel, plenty of RimWorld, as expected. You can expect a lot more RimWorld. At least like 30 more videos. Fuck. At least like 30 more videos. And probably some more after that. That's how many I've recorded. I took another short break from recording just to play some more on my own and not overload things, but I still want to record a colony based around the H.P. Lovecraft storyteller, like at the rim of madness kind of thing, with all the mythos entities in play. And I wanted to do a playthrough with the Oscar Obnoxious storyteller, where he releases like new patch notes every few days that can just drastically change like any numbered value in the game. That sounds fun. That probably would not be a long series. But after these, I just uploaded the 10th video, I think, the other day. That was the last video of like my initial go-through of the game, where I actually beat the game on the easy difficulty, and then I took a break to play on my own for a bit before recording some more. So, from here on, the videos are going to be broken up into, like, named series. Like, they'll be named after sort of the colony that I'm doing, the type of colony I'm running. Just to sort of obfuscate how many RimWorld videos I'm uploading. And to, you know, if the name grabs your attention, maybe you'll watch it. Stuff like that. Just one guy, like 2 magazines of pistol ammo. Yeah. Plenty of blueberries. I'm talking a lot about alts, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if they mean like alt tabbing, or if they mean people that make an alt account to join the other side of the war. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so RimWorld is going to keep continuing, but the variety stream this Wednesday will not be RimWorld. There's some other of those, like, type of sandbox games that I'm interested in looking at. One is Kenshi, which looks pretty bonkers. Just like some crazy desert sandbox game. Another one is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's like most people are just using pistols. Bans and people creating alts to spy. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah, making alt accounts. Because, yeah, I mean, operational security and stuff is definitely something I heard was pretty important. That's why they have a whole different map just for, like, streamers and stuff to make it more secure. Which is crazy. I mean, it's crazy cool. I mean, it's not a good thing, but it's not, like, limited to one side. And it is something that they're trying to curb. But it's like, you know, being a spy. Spying in real life is sort of a no-no. But it happens. On both sides. And then you get caught. And you're punished for it. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, fuck. Playing an ultra-wide, and I wonder if it's sort of bullshit ultra-wide where it's cropped. Because I feel like oftentimes I am seen before I can see them, even at max range. So I think playing ultra-wide is no good. Also, I'm being captured, so that's nice. They're probably gonna put stuff in my butt or something. I don't know what happens in the war. Yeah, I'm sorry they're talking about being a spy and things like that, and doing it, like, in-game by just going into enemy territory and, spying out where their bases are, where their artillery is, you know, where their transport convoys are going, and blah, blah, blah. Which, yes, is a more honorable, legit way of spying. Anyways, so Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is it's a turn-based rogue-like old school stuff. I mean, like dungeon crawl stone soup old school stuff. So there are tile sets for it, so it can have graphics. It does not look great even with the tile set. It looks old, but that's fine. And apparently it's sort of like the predecessor to Project Zomboid, but there's even more stuff possible in it. And I was reading up a little bit about it, watching some videos, and I think it could make for some fun playing. I don't know. I don't know if people enjoy watching it, but, you know, it's something that exists. Didn't really need another pistol. And pretty much what everyone is dropping is a pistol and a hammer. Oh, gotcha, bitch. But yeah, aside from that, mostly just a lot of RimWorld coming up. Hopefully people are still enjoying it, because I sure as hell am. Swap to the other pistol that has 4 rounds in it. There we go. 4 more bullets. Over on the Exploring series, I released a video on SCP-6000 and some number. 5? Was it 5? It might have been 5. Cascadia? Did alright. You know, we're overloading things with the whole nature theme. It's a lot of nature. It's a lot of nature going on, especially with the next one, SCP-6002. All creatures great and small. It's about a big tree. It's about a big tree and animals. The tree of life, if you will. So... it's another 40-minute video. All, you know, these videos are just a lot. It's a lot of video. It's a lot of video, man. It is what it is. Did we ever get any more guns here, just for the shits and giggles? Not that. Garrison camp. No. Big no there. Why, I mean, why would they? Why would someone waste their time? Look at that. Pistol doing work. Pistol doing work, baby. Oh. Pistol, you know, it does some stuff. It's not incredible, especially when I'm not in behind cover, but... See, I think the next SCP video is like... I don't even remember the number, to be honest. I think I remember numbers. Just like 6001, 6002, 6003. 6003, sure enough. It's about a big lighthouse on an extra-dimensional island. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Variety stream is the only thing saving us from, constant barrage of RimWorld. It's just so good, though. It's actually kind of good that this is, the war isn't going on, because my original plan for this Hanging with Mangg was just to do a bunch of logistics. Which is probably even more boring to watch. But yeah, I mean, you know. Not much else to talk about. Nothing exciting has been going on. Just RimWorld. Did get a new couch. If I can tell the couch story a little bit. Yeah, how you people feel about the couch story. So for the new house, I needed a new couch, right? I mean, makes sense. Is this guy wearing fucking Kevlar? And, so I needed a new couch. Oh, they lifted the bridge. Fuck. She has a rifle, though. Where'd you get so much ammo? So yeah, needed a new couch. Told my mom and my sister to just pick one out. I have no care or preference or anything. Just get me a couch. So they go to a, you know, a furniture boutique. What have you. They pick out, you know, the most expensive couch they have, pretty much. And after like 3 months, it finally gets delivered. And so it comes in, and I'm happy with it. Well, I'm not. Like I said, I didn't care. I'm not really. It's not a couch that I'm ever gonna sit in. Because you know, I'm a desk person. So it's just like, it looks fine, it seems comfortable, it'll get used, it's good. Then they come in, my mom and my sister, and they decide, oh, we don't like this couch. It looks different in the room than it did in the store. This is not good. We're gonna return it. Now, I didn't specifically forbid them from returning it. Because, like I said, I don't care if they think, you know, they're going to be spending more time on this couch than I will. Because, you know, it'll be used for parties and events and stuff. So, I didn't care. They go back to take it back to the store. Turns out, it's a $650 restocking fee. Which, of course, I get saddled with. And then they're like, no, it's okay. It evens out because we're getting you a much cheaper couch. And I'm like, it's not really okay because you cost me $650 and I'm getting a cheaper couch. I mean, I generally think you get what you pay for. Now, in the grand scheme of things, a couch is a couch. Except that the new couch that they got, the cheaper one, I'm not that crazy about. because you know, doesn't have power recliners, which I thought was a cool feature in that one couch, and material doesn't seem as nice. I would have been fine with the original thing, but that apparently was not an option. Then they get upset with me for complaining about it. For complaining about the restocking fee and stuff. And it's like, I said at the very start, I didn't care about any of this. It seems a little rude. To saddle me with this fee. And then chastise me when I complain about it. Yeah, I mean, it is partly my fault that I should have just said at the as soon as the first couch came in, it's like, no, I like it, it's staying. I should have been more forceful, but I didn't think about a big restocking fee. Got your ass. Thanks for the ammo. Why are you taking this much ammo, dude? Don't be an ass. It's outrageous. Well, I said when I first, when they first told me, I said, I feel like most people would be really irate with you. Because it's basically like if I bought you a gift for your birthday, and then I said, oh, you know what? I actually don't like the color of that. I'm going to return it. You don't mind paying the restocking fee for it, do you? And it's like, what the fuck? Overall, I'm not that upset. It just, you know, it is what it is. And I mean, they felt bad in the end. They did feel bad. I think they're just going to be way more hesitant to sort of pick out furniture for me. And if they do, I'm going to probably stand pretty firm and just say, no, you whatever you pick out, that's what's staying, so. Look, I'm in a foxhole, just like the name of the game. This is pretty. Foxholes are pretty good. It'd be hard to kill me with just infantry. And look at this perfect sight line. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, but I figured I'd mention it just as a story. Oh, I'm heading south, that's why. What is this sound? God, it's like Silent Hill or something. What the fuck is happening? But yeah, aside from that, it's all good. Just hanging out, making some SCP videos, playing some RimWorld. Can't complain too much. I finally got a grill. Bought a sweet-ass Weber grill. And my place has a natural gas hookup for the grill outside. So you don't even need to swap propane tanks. You just fucking hook it up to natural gas. Stories from the couch. I mean, I would hope that one couch does not inspire too many stories. Because generally that doesn't sound good. What is going on up here? Let's see something exciting before I end the stream. Oh shit, they're in a foxhole. Fuck. That's the end of old Mangg. Yep. Yeah, see, foxholes. That's why the game's named after them. They're good. Drilling with Mangg. Ugh. I don't really grill much, to be honest. I mean, I got the grill for parties. The only thing that I might consider just grilling on my own is like bratwurst. Because, you know, a good bratwurst with some onions and mustard and shit, that sounds pretty good. But I don't think that makes for an especially interesting video. I don't know if anything just one guy cooking on a grill can be that interesting, but maybe I'm just not creative enough when it comes to the kitchen. Mostly I just do Home Chef and it's been pretty good. I did sign up for this other service called Factor, where they just ship you like microwavable meals every week that sound pretty good. But anywho, I guess that'll wrap us up. You know, check out Foxhole if that interests you. It's pretty sweet. It's growing more popular by the day. I don't know how it's gonna work. Apparently they have two different like shards now. So I don't know if that's two different wars going on or what's up with that. But I feel like eventually, yeah, they're gonna have to split it up into multiple wars. But still, no matter what, it's an interesting experience. Be a fun LAN experience. Otherwise, plenty of RimWorld on the way. Some sort of other game on Wednesday. Haven't completely decided yet. And SCP-6002 coming out tomorrow. All Creatures Great and Small. Which I think is from like a first-time author. Let me double check that actually. Yeah. This was their first SCP article for the site. That's crazy. I mean, that's really impressive. You got a package meal like the Home Chef stuff from a grocery store. It was Thai chicken burgers. First time in a long time you just flat out hated something you made. That's a bummer. So far, everything from Home Chef has ranged from decent to incredible, I would say. I don't think I've ever had anything that I just hated. And I refuse to eat more of it. There was stuff that I wouldn't order again, but it was just sort of like so-so. And I know there's a lot of really good stuff on there, so it wouldn't be worth my time to reorder something decent. But yeah, I mean, there's just always a lot of variety. And generally I'd pick like a lot of like the taco options and stuff like that. And it's like, you can't really go wrong with a good taco. A lot of their like oven stuff is really good, where you just toss some shit in a pan and throw it in the oven for half an hour. That tends to always be pretty decent. Yeah, overall I've been really happy with them, and I don't see a reason to ever stop. It's not especially cheap, because for me I get 3 meals a week, and that's like $70. So it's basically like ordering out 3 times a week. But yeah. Anyways, so that's all that. Should be another good, fun week. I will leave you off here. My name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. See you fine folks next week.